Okay, Scorpio, we're going to try this for the 4th time. So if that gives you any idea, you're the first reading today that I knew I had to do because, by the way, sorry, my hair is so crazy right now. Probably because of how I'm feeling. It's just like reflecting that. I don't know. So, okay. Number one, thank you so much for letting me know that the video was messed up. I deeply appreciate you guys letting me know that and like leaving me comments, letting me know how it goes. Because sometimes I don't get to look at the reading in time to recognize, you know, how. So I really, really appreciate that. Also, I feel like this message is super important for those who apply. This will not resonate with everybody, and I believe that's why the video messed up. This is a very important message. Whoever this applies to, listen, I'm not this kind of person where I'm like, just kind of like talking about negative energy, but there is something that doesn't want you to hear this, and you're gonna hear it anyway. They're messing with the wrong person. I will fight. So, like, don't mess with me. Like, but whatever it is, like I said, this is the 4th time. I'm keeping the cards here. I'm keeping it here. I don't care if like there's a certain timer on here and I have to get it done by then. You're getting this message. So we're going to pop into it. Like I said, it won't resonate with anybody. Check your sun, moon, rising. If it doesn't work, if it doesn't apply, then that's fine. There are amazing tarot readers, but I have to get this message out. So we're going to start over here again. Look, so let's say in the past, whoever this applies to, you were full force. You knew where you were going. You were focused. You had your creative energy. You knew what you were doing, and or you thought you knew what you were going to do. You had this blossoming sort of energy, and you were really optimistic. You were very what's the word I'm looking for? You were in a sense of empowerment. You felt very confident in where you were headed, and something hit you, whether it be a relationship, your inner relationships, a job, because I'm seeing some wands here, but I really feel it has to do with some kind of relationship and the relationships around you, or a relationship. Whew. Now, so you were hyper-focused, you were really going for it, you were being a go-getter, you were, you knew where you were headed, and then all of a sudden, something, like we have the entanglement card right here, and I mean, something threw you off course. And not just threw you off course, you kind of got caught in a web. And you still trotted on. It's not like you were just kind of like, you know, threw everything aside. No, you still were trying, but still there is no denying the emotional wrap up that this brought into your life. Now, you're probably recognizing that the entanglements that you got involved in had to do with your childhood. Because that is something I'm hearing right now over and over and over. And that is something I have heard the last 3 times as well. Childhood trauma. So you're probably recognizing how trauma from your childhood has definitely influenced your reality right now. And with the Hangman upside down, it is a sense of enlightenment. It is a sense of realization. It may not feel the best, but it's better than to be kept in the dark with the moon. Right now, you are in the business of shadow work, and you're not unfamiliar with such work, but maybe not to this depth for the person or people that this applies to. So you may be feeling like separating yourself with the 8 of Cups, and you may feel like you need solitude. Maybe you feel like no one understands you. And the reason why this is so important is because of this card right here, gaslighting. If you are not familiar with the word, or you're not fully educated on it, I advise you check out YouTube videos, check out books, just any information you can get your hands on. I know Psych2Go puts it in a very simplistic form. It's a really good way of explaining it. Their channel is pretty good about it. But, I mean, just look up as much as you can on gaslighting. It is literally when you question your own sanity. When someone or a group of people, it doesn't matter, make you feel invalid in terms of what you know, who you are, what you believe. There's no boundaries. It's a very real and painful form of abuse. And I know that personally because I still deal with memory loss that comes with years of gaslighting. I actually jumped from one relationship to another where the gaslighting didn't come on till later on in the relationship, in the other relationship, but it still happened. So it triggered that within me again. You have to consciously heal yourself in this way. If you are being gaslighted right now, or you're healing from, or maybe you're not even aware that that's something that you need to heal from, definitely look up information on it, please. Be educated, be aware. Gaslighting is no joke. You know, even if you don't deal with like the memory loss, like me, I know that a big thing is not having, it's not necessarily not being able to validate your worth, so to speak, but to trust yourself, trust your mind, trust your gut, your intuition, trust yourself. The trust is completely almost non-existent if you think about it. You're constantly questioning yourself, and it's not a bad thing to do that. But when it's to the point where you cannot, you don't even trust yourself to make certain decisions because, well, you may not even know why. And that's because someone always made you question in the, like as if you're always wrong because they always had to be right for some reason, even for no reason. So if you're in a relationship where they made promises and you remembered what those promises were, and then they're like, I didn't promise that. Or you said something and they said, oh no, I never said that, or you never said that. Or, you know, just gaslighting. Make sure, whoever this applies to, make sure that you are being educated on that. Now, over here, I feel like this is throwing you for a loop, and fair enough, fam. This is something you're going to have to consciously heal from. And I feel like whatever realization that you came through kind of threw you off your rocker, so to say. Like, not in the sense of going absolutely nuts. I'm talking about it just threw you off. You are not feeling yourself. We have the Queen of Cups reversed, and you are a water sign. Doesn't have to be a woman. If you're new here, gender does not apply. It's simply an energy. So you may not be feeling like your creative self, your emotionally mature self. You may feel like all over the place emotionally. And with the Three of Wands reversed, I feel like you just don't know where to go from here. You're not even sure about how to stay aware of this situation, what direction to go, what choices to make, because you're so overwhelmed, and that's completely okay. And with the Mountain card, I just want to let you know that, sure, it's going to take work, consistent, slow and steady work on yourself. Now, the reason why I said before that this may be about a relationship, because we have the Ace of Cups reversed, we have the Three of Swords underneath, and we even have the King of Cups reversed. But there's always hope. So I feel like this really has you caught in your mind and in your feels. It's brought a lot of heartache, heartbreak, and you're just going through it. You're going through it right now. And you're like, it's a new year. Why do I feel like absolute shit? Why do I feel like there's, like, where's the hope right now? Yeah, like, it's good to realize things. It's good to, like, and you recognize that, but it's like, man, it's so heavy. But understand, like, here's the Four of Wands. That desire to attract, you know, this is 1111, this is soulmate, this is twin flame, this is celebration, this is, you know, just know that through this, I feel like with the Mountain card, with this is something that is necessary for you to appreciate when you get here, not if you get here, when you get here. It's all up to you. It's all up to how you perceive it, all up to how you understand it, take it, apply it. That's up to you, fam. That's completely up to you. With the pedestal and the moon, I feel like this is a time to take care of yourself. This is a time to really allow yourself to feel what you're feeling, accept it, don't judge it, really heal yourself, figure out how these certain behaviors from other people have affected you, whether it be from your childhood that manifested a person into recent times that might have done this form of abuse to you. Don't inflict upon yourself the same abuse is another message I'm getting. Don't gaslight yourself either, where you make yourself feel crazy for the way you feel, make yourself feel invalid, and put that harm upon you, because the love you really need right now is from yourself. I know this is a heavy reading. It was kind of urgent feeling to me, and I'm praying right now that this video is fine, because this is a very important message. And for those who it applies to, I don't know what's happening, but you needed to see this message. And I feel like something was preventing it. I haven't had trouble with any other videos. So understand that this is really something you need to hear and apply. Take it, leave it, whatever. I'm simply a vessel. But I hope it helped you. I hope it brought some hope to you, because you do have wonderful things coming. Who you were in the past is still who you are now. You're just getting back there. And it's just going to take a little bit of time and take a little time and a little more loving on yourself. So I love you guys. I am doing energy readings for February through December of 2019. That is coming up. And I will see you there. Take care of yourselves. Like I said, educate yourselves if you're not exactly sure what that is. And you have all my love and support. And I will see you guys in the next reading. Bye.